I'm not red. Hello, la la la. What's up, guys? This is Hank Saber giving you guys another discussion video, and a brand new archetype has already been confirmed. This is a TCG exclusive, so Burning Abyss was a TCG exclusive, and we now have our own TCG exclusive for this upcoming year. In other words, the Japanese people will not get the same stuff we will be getting. So, the archetype I have to talk to you about today is called Kozmo, and so there's only one card that has been released for the archetypes so far, and that is called Kozmo Town. This is a field spell. It basically gives us some sort of introduction to the archetype. It says, in the year 1900 of the Imperial Galactic Calendar, an unlikely band of friends will join together for a wonderful and often terrifying space adventure. So, you guys, you have to kind of read into this because, there are specific references that this already gives. Now, this is obviously the fairy tale archetype that Konami said that they were going to give to us a while back, and so already you can pick up that the word Oz is in this name. The name of the archetype refers to the story of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. And the first reference that we get here is in the year 1900. If you guys didn't know, the year 1900 was the year that the Wizard of Oz was actually published as an American fairy tale. And it didn't come into a movie until obviously years later, but this is what we're getting. So, as you can tell from the field spell, the field spell Kozmo Town is referring to
Cosmo Kramer, the S-Man,
the town of Oz, but in the future. Actually read the effect of what this Kozmo Town does. So Kozmo Town reads like this. It's a field spell. It says, once per turn you can target one of your banished Kozmo monsters. Return it to the hand. And if you do, lose life points equal to its original level, times 300. Once per turn, you can reveal any number of Kozmo monsters in your hand and shuffle them into the deck, then draw equal number of cards you shuffled into the deck. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can add one Kozmo card from your deck to your hand. So this is actually a phenomenal card, because if you go, if you look at it, obviously every card is a -1 at the beginning, but being the fact, we'll jump to the end, that when it's destroyed you can add one Kozmo card through your deck to your hand, you actually end up breaking even. So this is not a minus at all, this card. So basically it says, when it's on the field, it says you can target one of your banished Kozmo monsters, return to the hand. So I would assume that, based off the Gradles, we could assume that they would probably have a supporting cast of cards that destroyed certain things. And with this archetype, you can probably assume that a lot of them share some kind of effect, like banish a Kozmo monster from your deck to your banish zone. Maybe that's what the Xyz would do, where Gearges had Gear Cross. This could possibly have an Xyz, maybe Dorothy, that said once per turn to touch one material and banish one Kozmo monster from your deck to your banish zone. Seems like a pretty archetype. It seems like it could run smooth. Now let's go to the other effect. Obviously you can return, so the field spell says you can target one of your banished Kozmo monsters, return to the hand. So, and then of course it lose life points original. That's relevant. But once per turn you can reveal any number of Kozmo monsters in your hand and shuffle them into the deck. Now, that's actually kind of cool because, maybe you don't want to draw the Kozmo monsters. Maybe they would, maybe you would get some kind of effect by adding them from the banish zone to your hand, like some kind of Dark World weird thing or something like that. But this actually seems pretty good because you can keep on, shuffling back your hand and keep on drawing, almost like at the beginning of a Vanguard duel, where you can just put cards and redraw. So that's kind of cool. It gives you a lot of flexibility with the deck. Being able to draw into some other kind of cards, like, I don't know, if you need to draw more traps or something like that. So that's pretty good. And then, of course, I mentioned the Rota effect, where if it's destroyed, you can add 1 Kozmo card from your deck to your hand. So again, guys, that's pretty much all we have, and I'll give you guys more updates as we go on in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season of really a lot of revelations of different archetypes, and of course, right now it looks like we have Kozmo, Gradles, and another archetype which I'll be giving you guys a summary of called Cyframes, and that should be cool as well. So we seem like we have some kind of big 3 emerging. We'll see if that really resolves into anything huge or relevant in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! But we'll see. So anyway, guys, for now, this is Hank Saber signing off. Goodbye, guys. Peace.
Can I help you? Yeah, Dr. Kozmo Kramer, proctology.
Oh, okay, sure, Doc.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good day.
Don't forget to friend me on Facebook, join my group, The Titan Takeover, as well as the Ignoble Lifestyle Facebook group, and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Peace.